know, everybody loved Lil Wayne. I don't like the nigga personally, but
hold on, we gotta get. Hold on, let's get
not
back on that.
played on big screens. Type in Wu.
I don't. To be honest, I don't listen to Lil Wayne. I never bought his music. To be honest, you know, I never bought it. So I'm gonna say I'm definitely not a Lil Wayne fan. And if I had to really say anything, I think it was really him and Birdman that destroyed hip hop from the beginning. You know, with all that bling shit. So really, I think Lil Wayne and Birdman is the one that fucked hip hop up from the beginning.
Don't leave it at that. Don't leave it at that. Come on. How do you feel?
Wait, hold on. I'll say this. If you notice, the East Coast in the beginning had the market for the longest time. Once the market was given to the West back in like 95, 96, when Tupac was responsible for taking the market. After the West lost the market in hip hop, it went to the South. When it went to the South, we had 10 years of trash rap come out. I'm not gonna lie to you. That's when I fell into depression. I was like, oh my God, what's happening?
How about the last 20? Hip hop's been really whacked. Hip hop's really been whacked the last 20 years. Let's say 20 years now. Because if you don't really fuck with the underground, or say you don't know the older hip hop classics from like the 90s or the 80s, then you lost. You know, if you're just a mainstream head and you only listen to mainstream artists, you don't really know hip hop if you just listen to mainstream artists. Really, you know, because you're not expanding your mind, you know, opening up for other artists to listen to. Because the problem with hip hop nowadays, people so caught up on who they know in hip hop or who they've heard of or who are they associated with that's famous that fuck with. If they never heard of those people, they don't even want to check it out without them really giving a real chance, you know, to that artist, which could be dope.
Right. That's true.
I definitely understand it, but I'm interested to find out. Now that you say it, I'm interested to find out like why you think that was the early stages of the decline of hip hop. You know what I mean? Because like I said, in early 2000, I was maybe 11. So like if you could see it, then speak on it. You know what I mean? So I mean,
you know, late 99, that's when we lost Big Pun and Big L, which were you know, pretty much the last of that real era coming out around that time. And then you know, all this bling shit came in and it just fucked up the game. It went from bling shit to niggas making up a dance song every track. And then from that, it went on to this auto-tune shit. And then it was on that chop and screw shit for a little while. And then everybody went to this mumble rap shit. So it's changed, but the music still hasn't went back to the original essence that it's supposed to be.
That's true.
Yeah, that shit sounds
actually like
can I
say one love?
Unless you do the type of music that we do, unless you like I said, you seriously fuck with hip hop and the underground and stuff. You know, you're not concerned on how many records they sold. You know, they could have sold one copy. If the album's, you know, dope, I'ma bump the shit. You know what I'm saying? You know, when you know, they used to have tapes and records and, you know, Sam Goodies and stuff. I used to pull artists off the shelf that I never even heard of and take the tape.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
That's what you call a disc jockey.
Mm-hmm.
That's a fact. That's a fact. Can I get somebody else's opinion?
Well, I would say this. 2000, that's probably around the time that it was hard for me to even write music because of the way that hip hop went based on the South taking the market, Cash Money being a part of that, and it was a bunch of lyrics that had nothing to do with inspiring. So if it's not inspiring, then we didn't have the good music. It was about materialistic and basically the lust, envy, hate, greed. So I agree. After that, we went through 10 years of straight turmoil to where we heard a bunch of bullshit. The game was so saturated with bullshit that they weren't even giving out album deals no more. They were giving out single deals. And that just really destroyed the whole culture as far as hip hop and what corporate America decided they wanted to push back in the like early 2000s.
That's crazy because I just had this
I was
discussion with
just about
Sherry
to say
earlier.
that. Yeah.
Yo, I swear to
that.
God, yo, we are all on the same page because I was like, because I wanted to bring up hip hop news and I wanted to talk about the 360 deals and stuff like that because people are aware of them, but I don't think they really know what they are. Like they hear about them, but they don't understand like the good and the bad to it, the sweet and the sour. And it's crazy that you said that, how it kind of all ties in from mainstream too, and it kind of trickles down to the underground, yo. I don't want to hold up the line. So if somebody else want to speak on that too, I'm all ears.
Well, I'm gonna say this. I think